Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today it is my Bookoplathon TBR. So I'm sure you all know what Bookoplathon is. I will link everything below in case you don't. And we're just going to jump into it today. I don't have footage of my rolls. I was doing everything electronically, so I don't have any cute footage like so many other people do. But I'm going to go through what I got and what I picked out for those prompts, and let's just jump into it. So the first roll that I got was Monsters. So a book that has some kind of monster in it or monstrous person. I decided to go with The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. So I'm just saying that witches are monsters. I think that this has to do with like bringing people back. It says on the front here, "Let me be clear, I never intended to raise my brother from his grave." That sounds kind of monstery. So that's the one I'm going with. Next was Colour. So a book that had colour in the title. Or by, I believe, like a fully, I don't know. Anyway, I decided to go with Blackout, which is by Donnie L. Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon, because it's nice and short, and I thought that would be nice because I have 2 other readathons this month, as well as a bunch of other things I want to read, so a short book felt like a good idea. Next up I got Cute, which is to just read a book that's kind of cute, so I went with a romance, of course. And I picked out Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown like 2 months ago now, I think. Anyway, I figured it was finally time to move along and read the next one. So here we are. Next up is Spooky. So this one was nice and easy because I could slip in a buddy read that I was already planning to do, and that is Weird Sisters by Terry Pratchett. Mel and I are buddy reading these 1 a month at the moment, so it worked out perfectly because we both managed to fit this on our Bookoplathon TBRs and our Because We Can TBRs, so we're feeling pretty good about it, I think. Next up was Last Letter, First Letter. So I had to take the last letter of Weird Sisters and pick a book that started with an S, which was quite easy. And I decided to go with Sweet Hand by N.J. Pelleter. Again, short, romance, should be fun, should be quick. And yes, I was going to use this as my cute prompt, and then when I realized that I needed to find a book that started with S, I was like, well, might as well use this one and then pick something else for cute. Next up was The of and that's really hard to say, which is basically a book that starts with one of those. So I decided to go with The Guest List by Lucy Foley because this is again on another TBR, and rather than pick something else I thought I might as well double up, and then I can read a different book just for fun. Next up was Highest Rated, and this is the one that I'm most worried about. So my highest rated book on Goodreads was We Can't Say We Didn't Know by Sophie McNeil, which is a big one. Also, this is about like, so she was like a reporter on like war and unrest, civil unrest and things like that, particularly in the Middle East. I have read a little bit of it before and it was quite intense. It's obviously a very important book, but it is one that I think may take me quite a while to get through. So this one I'm not sure if I will get through in September, but I'm not too stressed if I need a little longer to read it. Next up was Hyped. So I went with Amari and the Night Brothers by Bibi Elston because lots of people have been talking about this one and it sounds really good, and I've been waiting for a readathon where I could like slip this into a prompt somehow, and here we are. Here it is, here's one. And then finally I got History. So I decided to go with Cleopatra, A Life by Stacey Schiff. Sorry, my cat is playing with something on the floor. He's going wild for it. Yeah, this is, I think it just pretty obvious what it's about. It's about Cleopatra and her life. So very excited to give this one a go. And that's it for Bookoff-a-thon. I'm very excited for all of these and for all the other readathons and things that I will be doing in September. This Friday I will have my magical readathon TBR up, so if you're interested, stick around, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.